All right, there you have it, Albatross by the great one and only Peter Green. That was the theme and a little bit of the solo. I made a really short version of it because you can go on and on. Just a really quick word here about it. I think Peter Green is the nuts. He was the founder of Fleetwood Mac, which formed in the mid and late 60s, right after he was with John Mayall. I was fortunate enough to see him several times in the United States at the Fillmore East and a couple other venues. I even saw him after he left the band and replaced Jeremy Spencer when Jeremy Spencer kind of wigged out. I suggest if you go on YouTube, you look up Peter Green, Man of the World, which is kind of a biopic, English production. There's also numerous videos of Fleetwood Mac playing live. One of especially is a BBC thing of them playing Albatross on TV live with all three of the guitar players, Danny Kerman, Jeremy Spencer, and Peter Green. There's also a couple of really good ones of him doing, I think it was on a French rock show, doing Homework by Otis Rush, and also one of his best numbers, I Need Your Love So Bad, the Little Willie John tune, when he sings, just great. You can tell I'm a big fan of his. I would like to continue his legacy by trying to spread his music. This tune, Albatross, was the #1 hit twice in England. It's just the greatest, and I've been working on this arrangement for maybe 5 years. And this is the ultimate hunt and peck tune for me. I mean, you always find something new when you play this tune. All right. Well, anyway, that's my Peter Green thing. I really am nuts about him, and I hope anybody who's seen him or listened to his records closely will know why. Definitely, in my opinion, the best British blues guitar player, hands down. Everybody else can go sit down as far as I'm concerned and listen. All right. That being said, let me get with Albatross. Albatross is just 2 chords. It's E major 7th and F sharp minor. There's an A also thrown in, because this is 3 chords. And so the formations you'll need, now once again, I'm in E tuning here. So I've got on the bottom E, B on the A string, E on the D string, G sharp on the G string, B on the B string, and E on the E string. So the strings are different. On the B string, the A string is a B, the D string is an E, and the G string is a G sharp. Essentially, it's this, in the E chord. I have some other videos posted which gives you the basics of E tuning, so check that out. But here's the chord. All right, so to play this tune, you need to make an E major 7th, so that's pretty simple. The way I make it is I take my second finger and I put it on the 4th fret on the D string. Then I take my first finger and I put it on the 3rd fret of the G string. Then I take my 3rd finger and put it on the 4th fret of the B string. Then I bend it down and I get the G sharp here. So it's like this. Okay. Now an E major would be, that's a really pretty sound. You can do it this way too. You can put your pinky down here. This is the essential thing, because when he goes, you can hear it's a major 7th. This is extremely pretty. So what I like to do is I like to finger it this way. I'll skip the G sharp here because this is an E, and I'll put my first finger on the B, 3rd fret G string, my second finger on the 4th fret B string, and I bend it down and I get the 4th fret on the E string. So now you have one that equally pretty, like so. And if you just take your finger here and lay your finger across the 4th fret, I'm playing an A chord, and I'm just leaving these fingers back here. I've only started doing this in the last year. I just took, compact the motion. I like to do is a downstroke on the B, and then downstroke with my thumb on the A chord, and upstroke, starting on the bottom here. So it's like a little vibrato. So that's the beauty of sound. It's kind of like the sound of the waves. If we got the bass player playing da da da, and your drummer with mallets, you really get it. It's really cool. So let's do this again. Here's the E major 7th, with the formation I showed you. I'm going to hit the A string, which is a B. Okay, so there you go. Then you go. Okay, so now I'm going open B, open 2nd fret, open on the D string here, which is an E. It's F sharp. It's G sharp, F sharp, and hunt and peck. You can just drop this finger here. You got the so that's like an F sharp chord. Now I went over it in Sleepwalk. The F minor is that you just move it up here. You go. You got like on the D string, 2nd fret, 1st fret on the G string, and these two on the bottom. See? So that's movable. So you go. So you get the variety sound there, and you can just pick and choose how you do that. Okay, so that's basically it. Pretty cool. All right, now let's talk about the melody. Basic melody. I'm going to play it very low. Now you can play this all over the neck. If you start messing around with this, it's you can spend a lifetime playing Albatross. I know it's kind of extreme, but what I'm getting at is I'm going to show you the simplest thing now, and then we'll on the second lesson we'll get into like some of the harmonies and stuff you can play with the slide. And there's so much. Okay, so now we're going to do the solo. I'm going to play it in the lowest position and work up. So this is going to be on the E and the B string. It goes like this. Okay, that's it. It's like a B, then you go up 2 frets. So that's like F sharp to G sharp on the bottom. So it's just I hammer off. Well, of course you have your slide on, so you have to use this finger. Alright, so that's it. Okay, folks, that's like the head, the theme of Albatross. I will, you can check that out. Look at the stuff online, and I've got, we can go. There's a lot you can do. We'll get into all that stuff on the second lesson. Check this out, and please, what I'm going to do is this time I've been posting these videos, and my goal really is just to if anyone's interested, to play some different things in open E tuning, I've got some country things I do, some Hank Williams tunes, and some Elvis and different things. I'm hoping to get some feedback. I'm getting very little on my YouTube site. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to post this, and then if I get some feedback and people are interested, I'll go deeper into this tune. But I'll tell you, when I play it I play every Sunday night in New Orleans with a trio, my trio, and it's just some live video on my YouTube channel. And occasionally when I play it, someone will walk by and they'll hear it, and there'll be a Peter Green nut. They'll come in and they'll just be wigged out, and it's just so much fun to share the music with them. And again, like for you guitar players who maybe play a lot of blues, this is something you can play that'll really, spice up the night and make it interesting for everybody, and most importantly, share the music. All right, now, so check out my site, leave some feedback, and then we can get deeper into this tune if there's some interest. Thanks again. Signing off here in the Crescent City, everybody.